already here. The Unstory isn't coming. It's been feeding among us for generations. I can see it now. The void that thrives on our silence, that grows fat on our forgotten dreams. It speaks in the voice of reason. It wears the mask of practicality. But underneath, it is the hunger, the endless, screaming need to consume meaning itself. The Unstory isn't a monster from space. It is the absence of story. The vacuum left when we stop telling our truths. It is what rushes in when we let algorithms tell us who we are. When we let fear silence our songs. Depression, anxiety, the sense that nothing matters. These aren't just personal struggles. They are symptoms of Unstory infection. The void convincing us our stories don't matter. My first real battle happened in Omongwa, the place where my grandmother taught me our stories. The Unstory had infected the children. They had stopped dreaming, stopped playing, stopped believing in their own futures. That was when I understood stories aren't entertainment. They are living architecture. They build the world we inhabit. The Unstory doesn't just make people sad. It literally unmakes their reality. The council gave us tools, but we have developed weapons. Weapons of mass creation that every one of you can wield. First, the truth singer's blade, speaking your authentic experience, no matter how small. Second, the pattern weaver's loom, connecting individual stories into collective meaning. Third, the memory keeper's shield, preserving ancestral wisdom against cultural erosion. And fourth, the future dreamer's arrow, launching new possibilities into the collective imagination. We are not fighting alone. There is a global awakening happening. I am connecting with other reality defenders across the planet. Each culture has its own way of story combat. Each tradition brings unique weapons to this fight. The Unstory wants us divided, but the network is connecting us faster than it can separate us. Here is how you can join the resistance today. First, identify Unstory infections. The voice that says, I am not creative. The belief that nothing ever changes. The thought that my story doesn't matter. 2. Deploy counter narratives. Tell the story behind your family recipe. Share why you love what you love. And document small moments of beauty. The front lines are digital. The algorithms have been compromised by Unstory influence. But we are learning to hack back. Every time you create instead of consume. Every time you connect instead of compare. Every time you share truth instead of trending nonsense. You are striking a blow against the void. This isn't easy. Some days, the Unstory whispers to me too. Who do you think you are? You are just one person. The void is ancient, endless. But then, I remember the children in Umungwa. I remember their eyes lighting up as they remembered how to dream. I remember that every story matters, especially mine, especially yours. We did it in a worry. We gathered storytellers, artists, healers, teachers. We created a story so beautiful, so true, that the Unstory couldn't penetrate it. For the first time, we saw the void retreat. This is how we win. Not by fighting the darkness, but by making so much light that the darkness has nowhere to exist. But this was just a skirmish. The Unstory is gathering its strength. It is learning our tactics. The final battle for Earth's story is coming. They think we are weak because we work with beauty. They think we are harmless because we value connection. But they are about to learn the power of a story that must be told. I just discovered something. Something that changes everything. The Unstory. It wasn't always the enemy. It was once part of us. A necessary balance that went wrong. And the only way to truly defeat it might be to heal it. What if we have been fighting this wrongly? What if the void isn't something to destroy, but something to make whole again? Your story is your sword. Your truth is your shield. Your creativity is your power. Join the resistance. Tell your story. Heal the world, one truth at a time. The final battle begins. But the ending hasn't been written yet. The story continues. What chapter will you write?